Graduates, oh, go on. Yes, become at a good time. We don't want to only back road over here. No, 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 no. We come for chit chat little bit, beloveds. Long time when I come live. Long time when I come over these parts. I have been busy. I'm still busy. But not too busy to come and heal up the graduates and to catch up on all the shenanigans on social media. Which is exactly what we're about to do. Well, I'm the people, Mr. Outside cold. G's on peas. I'm gonna close my curtains. Outside is freezing. Winter is upon us here in the UK. It's definitely gone so cold. I've got to get my gloves out now. I've been wearing scarves. It's time for gloves because I am freezing outside. This man, oh my God, where I'm nearly dead. Ah, how is everybody doing? Let me see who they're on the live. Hold on there. Let me heal up the people. Big up yourself, Zion daughter. I see you. Steph B, big up yourself. Sexy B, big up yourself. Orlean, big up yourself. What's up, Pi Gordon? Well, go on. Hey, Dawn Marentia say. Double tap the screen as you enter the classroom. Yes, Carrie, what's up? Steph B, hi, HDK, I miss you bad. Yeah, the storm over here has not been pleasant for a lot of people. Luckily for me and where I live, we do not have a flooding problem. It's been a lot of rain, overcast, and as I said, cold, but we do not suffer from any floods. I do not live near a river or a canal, so I'm lucky. I did not have anything bad happen to my property. But I do know people who had issues with flooding and stuff. So yeah, everybody seems to be getting a touch of some kind of climate change issue at the moment. It's just going all over the place. You understand? So we have to give God thanks when we are kept safe during the storm. So yes, all is good. So people, I have been seeing what is going on. And you know how I do things. I never run out when it just reach, when it just land. Me sit back, me observe, me watch, me see who talk about what. And worse when me see certain people attack, me not jump in because me not trust them people there. But however, I was on a post today and I don't know if you guys know the content creator. She calls herself Run Out Pandem. She does a lot of reaction videos. So, in watching a video where she was featuring Marvin, Marvin in name, yeah, Marvin Edgar. She was featuring some commentary of his, and I decided to go through the comments. And people, when me go through the comments, them my loves, Missy. One lady up and down in the comments, up and down in the comments, she not stop drop screenshot, she not stop put up all kind of something in the comments them. So I was like, what is this about really? Hold on, I wonder if I can put it on. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to do it like that, and then I'm gonna have to do it like this, and then I should be able to do that. There we go. And then I should be able to give you a little screenshot of the stuff that she's been putting everywhere. My careful, you're not coming away. Showing up a business. Well, and the people. So, as I was going through the comments, right, guys, she was putting on all sorts of things. She put on there She put on there this, I don't know if it's a WhatsApp or whatever commentary. So she put this on there and it says urgent warning, bank transfer instructions. Do not mention anything related to crypto when making your bank transfer. When sending your payment via bank transfer, keep your transaction description generic. For example, consulting fee or membership payment. Do not use words like crypto, Bitcoin, XRP, investment. Failure to follow this instruction could result in delays or issues, blah, 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 blah. So that was one of the things that she put up. I was like, what is going on? Why is she putting this all over the chat? Drea 1969, become myself. It is what it is, but see. So, my look upon the message really, and me, I said to myself, so, well, this could have been written by anybody. She's not exactly put any names attached to it. But then when I look a little deeper, I realize it was some group chat. And it's got a little logo there. I mean, I call the name of no business or no group, but uno can read for yourself, right? And it look like it is something connected to the brother. So basically, this is telling people that when them move their money over to him, them not put a description in the movements to say that it's connected to any crypto, any Bitcoin, any XRP, or any investment. Because clearly when you do that, and you say that, yeah, give over especially large sums of money, whichever transfer system that you are using might flag it as fraud. And, out of concern for you, might be thinking that you have been a victim of, some kind of scamming. So they would pause it and the money would take longer to go through because I'm have to interrogate it, investigate it, and make sure, say, wherever it's going is a legitimate destination. Yes. So they're instructed not to use these descriptions in order to stop people from having issues with sending their money. So that's one thing, me see she put up people and then no. And then now afterwards, no, me see her put up something else. Well, and there, how me change this? Hey, Norma, how me change this people? Well, and the people me have to learn, because me not too good on this green screen. This green screen. Okay, here we go. So then she put that up, and then afterwards, Mrs. She put up this, yeah. Can't see for yourself how who do it, my love, because I know me do it, see it, yeah, she put up this, yeah. She put up this, yeah. And she put up in name, my loves. And she talked about, oh, the man has sent attorney letter for shut up these elderly citizens that he scammed and all these things and fling up letter with name and beer things, because this is a bit of a close-up of the letter. So this is a cease and desist and rated letter where the man must say, hey, but see, I give out to the people and my loves me, I know, but as I see in the comments, because it just did a brawling like that, it not hide. It did a brawling, my loves. So it coming like say, Mr. Man, I go take some little actions here, but we all know a cease and desist is just like the first step, right, in a defamation case, right? And we all know that legally you can ignore a cease and desist. So I looked a little bit deeper into the name behind the post, and yeah, it does link to this very same lady here. And it's clear that she's not caring one bit about this defamation case one inch. No business. She make everybody know, say, this brother, yeah, scam the elderly citizen allegedly. Me have to say allegedly, because I don't know. And, she's making it clear to the public that people need to avoid such shenanigans because the man is trying to silence people, etc., etc. No. This is what me have to say about this. Yeah, yeah, put up this, my people. See him put up a check there with the alleged amount. See them, my loves. See they brawling. You can see say the run out pan them page. See run out pan them that up there so. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Let me tell you something. You see, really and truly, I have got to wonder if you people do not understand that a lot of you out here are extremely vulnerable people. Because when we look into the source of those posts underneath that content, and me go in your profile, you know, some me eye them sharp. I'm going to say to myself, but you are an atypical victim of these things. You yourself, you as a representative are a typical victim of these things. And I don't know if uno don't have nobody around uno well of uno. For help when uno making certain crucial decisions to know that uno not trust them people here on social media. I don't care how intelligent them sound. I don't care how clever them come across. I don't care how much them a beat the Bible and a talk about God. Uno need to have uno wits about uno and stop making silly decisions. Now I don't know the arrangement between Mr. Edgar and Gloria. I mean, I know. Everybody a ball out, give back the woman her money. Me don't know. But all I know is this. You see, things to do with crypto, if it is not a financially regulated, authorized financial institution that is doing the money management and is people, individuals, private individuals doing it, you cannot trust it. It's not regulated, therefore, you do not know if wherever you are putting your money is where it's going. You understand? Because a regulated body, their works are audited. You understand? There are financial institutions that oversee how the money is moved, how it's managed, where it's invested, etc., in order to verify it as a legitimate organization. And too often, we fall into these traps out here. But what I'm going to say is this. When you are of a certain age bracket and you are, let's say, retired from your regular career, you still have some time, energy on your side, your brain is still working, you know, it's still functional, and you're looking to live out the rest of your years in extreme financial comfort. You got a lot of savings for your retirement and you don't quite know what to do with it because you've got emptiness syndrome if you ever had kids, and your children have grown up, left, they're living their own life, everybody all right, they're not looking to mommy anymore for money, but you want to leave your grandkids with a legacy. So you're thinking what you're gonna do with your money to make it make more money for you at this late stage. There are a lot of you out there that are like that. You've already built your house or own your house, so remortgaging is not an issue. You have got excess cash and you don't know what to do with it. A lot of you tend to be up in age. Most of you are without a partner, meaning that either your husband dead or one is divorcee, etc. And you're looking for something to do to occupy your time. These kind of personas are the typical target audience of people who claim they are running crypto and investment activities that are not necessarily formalized. They like to come for you. They like to have you involved because you have got the liquid assets that they need in order for them to use. Uptown Pansy scheme. Crypto is very volatile. You can win big or lose big very quickly. It's a very big risk. Excellent. Exactly. And as such, there are different types of crypto scams that you should be aware of. Different types of crypto scams. You have investment scams. These fraudsters tend to create professional looking websites. They mimic trading platforms. They use fake celebrity endorsements and all them kind of things, and they will show you fake profits on this professional looking website. And that will, encourage you to want to invest because they give you great claims that it's going to lead to huge profits. But the trading platform, they're showing you, they're looking at it and they're saying, look at this, see, this person put in this. And as you can see, based on this platform, you can see that they doubled their money. But it's actually a generated app that they have put in numbers in and given the visual image that it is growing. Nothing goes so. It's a fake app. Those are investment scams. You also have giveaway scams where a scammer will pose as a celebrity or public figure on social media and promise to multiply the cryptocurrency sent to them by a factor of 2. So people will send money directly to the scammer and never receive anything back. I'm helping you to understand all the different ways that they do this. You understand? They will do things like fraudulent ICOs. They create fake cryptocurrencies and hype up existing ones and sell them at low price in what is called an initial coin offering. And then once they have enough investors, they disappear with the money. You understand? You have to be wary whenever it is that these people offer you something called high returns. Be wary of that. Because let me tell you something. I was on a live of Marvin's back in the day. Nothing recent. Long time. And he was talking and he was talking and he was talking. And then he put into the whole discourse this thing about joining his group and cryptocurrency is the way forward. You see, the moment me hear him say that, and I talk about how him can teach you how to be a millionaire, me click off. Me click off instantly. Right? Because I know the gab. I know it. I've seen it too many times. So me know say they sell you all that is glittering and gold and nothing no go so. Because if this was the case, they wouldn't need you lot in order to keep making it. They would just become rich, rotten rich. I una wonder how them a make their money. And them nah try bringing nobody else. When you see them trying to recruit other people, it's because they're not making it and they need your money to do it. It's simple. You understand? It is absolutely simple. if it is that there is no financial conduct authority verifying these companies or individuals, it is not something that is legitimate. And I don't care how honestly run it is, it's not legitimate. No argument can make this so. You understand? You are not supposed to be paying any fees to access your profits either. So if it is that he's saying, oh, you are making a profit, and in order for me to release this profit, you have to pay me a fee, that's illegal. Not supposed to happen. Right? So there are loads of red flags to look out for. It's not just about fake websites and stuff like that, or fake social media posts. There's this whole use of personalities that are charming to draw people in, people who are considered to be trustworthy, people who use the Bible and God and all these things because they make you more, especially knowing that a certain age group are more inclined to bawl out hallelujah and talk in tongues, etc., and will be more trusting of somebody that they see in this light. They will put on these kind of personalities in order to draw you in. I'm not saying he's doing this. I'm telling you about what crypto scamming looks like. Okay? So don't mix me a backside. If it is that you recognize anything in what I say, then you will know. But the point is that you women who are elderly, who are accomplished, who are now looking for the last lap in life are the typical targets of investment fraud, crypto fraud, and scamming. Uno is the typical one because Uno not techno savvy. No matter how much Uno might be doing on courses to learn how to do digital marketing, no matter how much you're doing all of that, you will never have the technical know-how of the younger generation. Never. Y'all gonna take donkeys ages to catch up. You hear what me I say? And I gonna take long to find out how that go. So them often can dance circles round, no. Yeah. So, like I said, Marvin and him money matters. I feel business that and how him want to go through with this. But you can't stop the internet from talk. All this threatening that you threatening, talking about anybody who share anything and ray, or anybody who call you that. Actually, he said not the people who share, but anybody who call you that and ray. Listen, you cannot sue everybody. You don't have it like that. But the point is, even if you could, you wouldn't win. That makes no sense. Because this woman is hell-bent on making sure the world knows what you did to her. In her mind, this is what you did. So if you're going to go for her, you're going to go for her. But regardless, she's not backing down. And she's making everybody know. Because anywhere where there's a big voice, she'll make them talk. She'll show up all of the paperwork and show everything. She's not afraid of your defamation lawsuit or whatever the hell you offer. And she's not afraid. She'll make people know, say, you rob our retirement money. Now, you tell me, guys, if it was you, wouldn't it make more sense to just give her back and done it and squash it? Rather than make things that drag out and get so out of hand? Because if you're making it so much in this industry of crypto and financial investment, and you're doing so well, and you're good for your money, because you all offer to pay people and you pay well. You know, take all of them pay well there and pay the woman, man. Ah. But I guess that money is ghost. It is no more. And if the money is no more, Lord Jesus, I left my water next door. If the money is no more, then there is no way that the money they can pay back. Hey, you know problem. Yeah, in a problem. But what did he do? The lady 50,000, darling. And me a ask. Me no know. I don't know. It is US, my loves. Noreen, it is US. A whole heap. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. And like I said, you gotta also be sensible. And I'm not saying that, as I said, I'm not saying if he did it or he didn't do it. I'm saying that all of this damage to reputation is surely not worth it. But in addition to that, you know, we as a community need to inform our elderly members so they know what these things can lead to. Never take up your hard earned money and put into these schemes that are not financially regulated. I mean, we even had, we never have one in a Jamaica that was financially regulated, that even the prime minister did pull fee money out before it crashed. Away name again. I can't remember. A lot of uptown people lost money in that. You understand? And spend days, years. I try fight it back, fight feet. I'll know can't see the money there. Cash plus. That is it. Cash plus. And that was financially regulated. So it's still not guaranteed and it crashed. Because it was like a pyramid scheme. You know what I'm saying? So even then it's not guaranteed, but it is better than actually investing in individuals. It is still better, right? So we have got to educate people to avoid these kind of things. Avoid them because this can be the outcome. Maybe some, are getting a little bit of a kickback. So in their minds, it works. But what some of these schemes will also do is they will release some cash to you to whet your appetite so you keep pumping in more. It's like making you win a little so that they can eventually take a lot. I would like to know if this lady Gloria, is she the only one that has come forward? Because then again, people, if she's the only one that has come forward and complained, then it could just be an investment gone bad, right? Could be. Or it could be that the rest had not invested such a large amount. So even if they lost, it wasn't worth coming forward to make any noise about. Because at the end of the day, you can either win or lose. But it would be interesting to know the percentage of people who are well rewarded from this setup and the percentage of people who have lost out. So, in the interest of public safety, I invite anybody who has done well with Marvin to send me messages. Likewise, anybody who has done badly with Marvin to send me messages. Let's create a fair picture of Wagwan out here. Because it can't just be one if there is any kind of scamming going on. There has to be lots more. But if there aren't lots more, then maybe we have a situation where one person is just extremely disgruntled and just not happy about how things have gone. And then they've lost a considerable amount at that age that they're at. So it hurt, which is understandable. You see me, I say? Yeah. But anyway, let us move on and leave them in a them bangering over this with the money problem. Let us move on to Buju Bantan. So I am in the corner of Buju, people. In that, I genuinely think that Buju's voice elevated something that is an ongoing concern that has been affecting Jamaican people for a very long time. And for that, I was very grateful and still am very grateful that a high profile voice raised the issue. I have sent barrels in the past. The barrels that I sent, I never had a problem with. I am going to admit that. Nothing was missing, everything arrived intact, and so on. However, I have friends who have sent barrels and they've had things taken out. I've had, people who I know who have shipped things to Jamaica and things get taken out and so on. So not because I haven't experienced it personally means that nobody else experienced it. Now I took the opportunity to speak to somebody who is a graduate and she owns a shipping company. I'm going to ask her what is her opinion or her understanding about how things work and so, and she broke it down for me. Now, what she explained to me is that oftentimes, even after you have submitted your, your manifesto or whatever, your list to customs at the last minute sometimes takes out things before they end up on the shipment. Either that them realize there's something not allowed, it banned, or it goes over a certain weight, so them, empty out some things, and they do so indiscriminately. Them just take out, them no business what them take out as long as them get to the weight where them need to get to. And they don't advise people other than them just send us something by email or whatever. And people not check their email if see said things get left taken out, or them not check them whatever communication them put down. And as such, some may have missed that things got taken out. That's what she's explaining to me, right? She also said that she doubts very much that it happened at the airport. This is a lady who runs her shipping business. She says that this is her experience. It has happened to her several times, and she has had to even sometimes compensate people because customs take out things on the other side and not tell the people them. So, me listen to her and me listen to her perspective because she's experienced. But me not think so many people would have that experience necessarily because, all right, at some point, other people would start to generate feedback to say, okay, guys, actually, me go back to the shipping company and me get one other communication would tell me, say, then take you out. So me just need to go collect it or whatever. They had to take it out because it was over the weight. So we would have started to get that kind of narrative coming through in the commentary. It would not have just stopped at them take out thing them and TV it. You understand? So I think that while she may have that understanding, me still think say there are too many stories out there of people with things missing at the airport and at the wharfs for it to be a lie. That's the first thing. So I was very glad that Buju Banton raised the issue because it is an ongoing issue for Jamaican people. Now, as to whether or not Buju Banton lied, remember I gave you a scenario that came from a shipping company themselves that could explain what took place with Buju's things too. That they never actually made it onto the cargo plane as much as he thought they did. So that is a possibility. Hence, in his mind, he's expecting these things to come off at the airport and then them not come off and them not go in a truck. And therefore, he thinks that it must get stolen at the airport because he knows that he sent those things behind closed doors to go onto the cargo plane from his side. And them not reach. Whereas customs themselves may have said no to this and no to that. Me no know. I'm just giving a possibility. If this is the case, then no doubt Buju would have come out and said, actually, me find out so them take it off of the plane and he would have to go come good because he would have to apologize. But Buju is not apologizing. And he refuses to apologize. You understand? Hold on there. He came onto a live on TikTok. May I go see if I can find it, my loves. He came onto a live on TikTok and spoke his piece and make them know say him not have no reason for tell no lie. Listen this. Hold on there. Y'all
The stuff
listening?
that's rather misleading. We don't want to create any drama because our effort is to help the people. So when you're coming up on you as a political advocate and you're speaking your trash,
May I
get
go
the
for my
facts right
water?
because yes, you wasn't there. Okay? Neither will I be silenced or bamboozled by all of you so-called lackeys. When I highlight this issue, you see the amount of Jamaican people who come out and share the same sentiment. This is not a partisan issue. This is a national crisis. Okay? Why would I post a picture of an empty bar? You think I'm begging something from my people? You think I would go to the airport to pack up to ship an empty barrel on a cargo in order to send excess amount of money to ship to fly to Jamaica? You think about it, good man. Have a good day. Stupid.
But you take you come and you make a point, you leave.
No, Marsha, wait.
Hey.
Hold on. Hold on. When the gentleman came here, I see him already.
You did?
I did see him. I pressed on his page and I saw him. So when I tell us him there, I see him. In there a long time I listen. Buju, come here. Can you go and I'm gonna get fake question? You come here, Buju. Marsha, and look, people on the jump off, make Buju come talk to me. Jump down, make Buju come talk to me. Because when me I talk to Buju, I know I hear the noise on my head. You want to be up here politics, so me can question Buju.
Yeah, man, I love that still.
You want to hear? All right, some of you guys need to jump off the platform. Me and Buju have a reason. Marsha, jump down.
No concern. If he's gonna say
Garby, come here. Come see in our chat long time, Come see a long time, I see me. I want to know, say, I see me. See him. That's why I take him up. Kira, me hear a Buju deal with you now. So people, somehow, need fee.
questions.
Hold on.
No, I don't think he might come back.
Of course he's not coming back.
But Christopher, long in there, listen.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but come, all right, but come.
people.
Cause sometimes when I not talk, me not get for adjust the gentleman. Cause you know pay a chat. All right, here what me I go do, people. Cause me I go take a break and me I go come back. Cause me seem long time. All right, so politics. When him just come, me seem like chat long time before me add him in. Me seem come there listen to me long time.
I realize I Buju TikTok.
No man, me seem long time. Even when I say that's why I add him. Come me see him. Yeah, what people?
For people reasons too.
No, wait, no, man. Wait, no. Invite me. If I invite me, I go come back. People, make me go.
Ghost.
This stuff is rather misleading. We don't want to create any drama because our effort is to help the people. So when you're coming up on you as a political advocate and you're speaking your trash, get the facts right because yes, you wasn't there. Okay? Neither will I be silenced or bamboozled by all of you so-called lackeys. When I highlight this issue, you see
You hear what he called the people? So-called lackeys. You know that, Buju, you are very arrogant. We're not going to lie. You're an artist, but you're arrogant bad. I remember, guys, when I was at uni, and I had to interview a number of artists for the program that I was doing. Buju Banton was one of them. I actually have a recording of he and I speaking. It depend on a cassette. So you know I say it all. Right? And it depend on a cassette. But I remember my encounter with this man. His attitude did buck, me I tell you. He was extremely hard-shelled, difficult to converse with, but eventually he relaxed. And you could see that he was a bit of more bark than bite at the time. Eventually he started to talk to me about dancehall and Ray and how he entered the industry and all of that. And that was all right. But at first, I'm not going to lie, it was very intimidating. Anyway, Buju is claiming that him don't have no reason to start drama. Him don't have no reason to do this because he has, is thousands and thousands of dollars worth of goods. Why does he need to make a scene over something simple like a stove and a Starlink that's missing and blah blah blah? If it's not about the principle of the thing, is what he's saying. Subsequently, as you all know, Buju Banton deleted everything from his page. Customs reached out to Buju via the X and said, listen, we are inviting you to come and take a look at the footage in order to determine what happened with your goods. We've heard nothing. It's gone radio silent on Buju's part. Of course, say Vegas is a little troublemaker. He's been jumping here, there, and everywhere with a bag of things to say. Rewind the cassette, teacher. I have to go find a way for transfer it from cassette to whatever. I have a cassette player. I don't even think that thing is working. I'll have to check it out. I'll try and get that interview together because that would be a lovely piece of content. But anyway, like I said, is Buju lying? My question to Buju Banton is, Buju, why did you delete all of the posts? Because even if you are representing the people and the things that you're saying is definitely true based on the experience of people, why did you delete your posts and allow Vaz to keep up his posts? That part of it, I don't understand why you did that move. If it was about cleaning up your page so that your page don't come across as a bagga page or what. Because as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, Buju has always been pro PNP, right? Yet, Vaz is making it clear that you and him are friends. Well, I put friends kind of lightly because I think it's a bit more than just business in terms of how you guys communicate, based on how him say you could have called him and you could have talked to him off here. You understand? So clearly, despite political differences and allegiances, you guys communicate. So why did you remove your posts that were already public, where people were blatantly on your side, showing you support, and allow the narrative to still press on by Vaz that it was in fact a lie? Because that's what he's telling the people, or he's suggesting. He's not blatantly saying that you're a liar, He's saying that he won't allow anybody to create mischief, hence calling you a mischief maker. He is saying that there is no such thing as missing items, hence indicating that you are a liar. Why would you allow that narrative to still proceed and leave yourself open for victimization and for people to say that you are dishonest? To me, if you're standing for the right, you stand for the right, no matter who come against you. You don't know how me operate already. When me stick to what me know is right, me not care if a million man come. I'm sticking to it. Just like how a whole bunch of them did come for me when I said that the Prime Minister must make sure say the people get them food with dignity. A whole bunch run out. I did not give a damn. I stuck to what I believed in. So till them hear them own Prime Minister say it, and them have to just shut up because it's true. When you stick for the right, stick to the right. You stick to the right no matter what. You stick to the right. You understand? So I do not know why he chose to delete it. And it is unfortunate that he chose to delete it because the impression that he gives is that he is covering up his bases as though him not gonna really go no further because him either realize say him make a mistake or coming like say him get threatened so him have to take it down or whatever. And all I can see is Vegas running around here, there, and everywhere talking about the manifest can't lie, the manifest can't lie, the manifest can't lie. So, me not like say him delete it. Because I believe him, but I don't like that he deleted those posts. He should not have deleted it. He should have kept them right there. Because now the only voice that's going forward is Vaz's voice. And, and Vaz staff, anybody in his departments, and Ray. And his voice has been stifled formally, not informally, formally. And those optics do matter. But is it that he is buying into this argument that by standing up for the situation, he is deterring others from giving? Because a lot of people had been highlighted as saying that they no longer will send based on what happened to Buju's items, or they're hesitant to send based on what happened to Buju's items. So is it that his conscience is telling him that if he carries on, he may influence others not to give, and the people's needs for support is more important than his ego and his indignation about being right? So I'm sure there is some kind of reasoning behind it. I am expressing my opinion in terms of why I don't like that he deleted it. Because I believe he had a righteous fight. But then there is always a question about whether or not the fight, though righteous it is, was well timed. People are worried that others will not give because of it. I don't believe in sweeping things under the carpet. I'm a bit brash, but that are me. And I don't really play politics. So maybe politics had to be played for the benefit of the people, and hence the delete. But I would really love for Buju Banton to come forward and give some kind of statement as to why he chose to silence the discourse across all of his platforms. That is what I would like more than anything else. You understand? Now, finally, before I go left no come nasty, we don't know no long time now, we just attack. Hide your cake boxes, people. Big up to DMG. I can see that she's doing extremely well, despite the fact that she doesn't have her team. She's still doing the do in the United States of America. I'm laughing and giggling and chuckling to myself about cake boxes because I'm seeing all kinds of things all over the internet about who's got empty cake boxes, who doesn't. Guys, that is just petty nonsense. Doesn't matter. Listen, everybody should be looking forward to the cake season. We always have to find reasons to fight and bicker and compete where there is no competition. Everybody has their supporters, for goodness sake, and it's the same repetitive nonsense every single year. Every single year. It's like clockwork how repetitive it is. Everybody's always talking about, a cake war that doesn't exist. At least it only exists in certain people's head. You understand? Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. So there is no cake war excepting in people's head. I don't understand. Like, just bake your damn cakes. If you have anything to bake, you bake it. If you want to put it in a box, put it in a box. Just stop talking about this nonsense. It's so brain dead. I don't know why people get so worked up over seeing boxes, Just leave the boxes be. Let the boxes be free. And the cakes within it, let they be free too. Let them go where they need to go. You understand? USPS, empty boxes for this. USPS doesn't have to pay for any advertisement this year. They're getting enough promotion. I'm telling you. Boxes upon boxes, my loves. Yeah. Boxes all about, right? And it's just, let me tell you something. There's only one thing I enjoy seeing during this season, and that is how productive our people can be. How about we celebrate that? How productive our people can be. When you put your back behind your business it pays off. And the cake industry is not an easy one. So to be able to do that and to do that well is an accolade in itself. And it doesn't matter who it is. But the trick is to put your back behind your business. If you're going to spend your whole time spending time watching what other people are doing, then how is your own business going to flourish? It is a lesson that we have been repeating and regurgitating every cake season, and it seems to not stick with some people. But that's to each their own. Because the person who is using that advice and using it well will see the benefit of their hard work. You'll see the benefit of your hard work. You understand? It is so sad. So, so sad. But let me tell you something. This is a reason why, you remember that I'd started doing the vlogging thing, guys? I decided I'm not doing it no more. I ain't doing it no more. I don't know what I'm going to do with that channel. I'm going to change it to something else because I'm telling you, especially now that I am doing up my place, I don't want a single yai in here. Because anytime people see your successes, Jesus, please, it's like say you open a portal for demon for come in your life. Me not show nothing. Nope, no. I cannot be bothered. And if it's one thing me know with 99, she very open and she talk about her successes and me I would have never tell a soul. I would have never tell a soul. Me just go and sell cake them and do me boxing and so I rave and send off me cake them and me no show nothing. You understand? I might show like how many I'm baking, and then y'all will just notice that the ones I'm baking are gone. But I'm not going to be showing you guys nothing. That is how I would operate. Vlogmas. Oh, what's Vlogmas? I would not tell y'all nothing. You wouldn't see no box. You wouldn't see me I go post office. You wouldn't see nothing. None tall. Yeah. Just like how me decide say when me I do my charity thing, me give back to Melissa, me no show no. No, me no show no nothing. Me just make the decision say me not show no. And me just keep it to myself. Because people, the moment they see what you're doing, oh my God. It's just a terrible mindset. It's a terrible mentality. Do a vlog every day in December up to Christmas Day. You can vlog in your car. Oh, and then what am I going to talk about? Daily music. What am I going to talk about in my car? What am I going to talk about? It's an idea though, because I like vlogging in my car. Yeah, I agree. Yes, man. I would have never shown or nothing. That's how me would have do things. Right? And because when you really think about it, people, all right, let me give you an example on a larger scale. You have got those cakes and stuff that's selling Price Mart and, all those major supermarkets in Jamaica. You have other baked goods that's selling all the major supermarkets. You don't see them showing you guys how much stock they're dropping off at Price Mart, at High Low, at whatever. You notice they're not showing you guys anything like that? You just go there and see it and go, oh, I can get Birdie Bun here, or I can get National Bakery bread here. They don't show you how much they're dropping off and how much are in stock. And these people are the millionaires. So to me, I wouldn't be showing y'all jack shit. This is how I would do things. You understand? I would not be showing you guys nothing y'all not gonna see. Right? I do my advertising like every company does advertising. But my sales, you'd have no inkling of it. None. Because it really and truly irks some of these people. But you see, that's me. That is not 99. 99, she's very open. Me, I would not be this open. You understand? Enough things, man. Enough things we talk about. Because these people, when they see her showing what she's doing, how much she's doing, blah, blah, blah. It just raises up a lot of enmity and demonic responses, negative energy coming towards you. Gotta protect yourself from negative energy. This social media, this is one thing that I realize, that negative energy, it is too easy to catch. That's why sometimes when we see HTK take with yourself, take with myself, clean, clean. You wanna see me for a while. If me not busy over here, so me just take with myself from over here, so. Cause over here, so I get too much, and me just gone somewhere else. You understand? And then when me get fed up over there and over there, so I get too much, but take with myself from that and come back here, so. That is how I operate. Me not over breeze places. Yeah. Cause it's unhealthy. Them mama. It's unhealthy. You understand? But like I said, different strokes for different folks. Different people do things differently, right? But it's just being aware of the repercussions and how people will react to it. And I personally, if I want to be in a zone where I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor and all of that, me would I rather see what me I do. That is me. But likewise, me seeing somebody else be productive and me seeing somebody else doing the do is also inspirational. So it would be inspirational for other people who are in the industry. So, documenting those things really and truly should not build up any enmity, should not build up any jealousy, should not build up any hatred in an equal world. It really shouldn't. But for some reason, when it comes to this lady, it always does. It always does. And what I love about it this year is how she's not feeding into any of it. Just a do her thing and now look. And that is perfect. That's what we love to see. Now look. Just keep on pushing and keep on getting blessed and keep on doing your thing. And that's how you have to deal with these people. Do not get affected by their opinions, what they think, the little jabs at the boxes. And stuff like that, because it's really not that deep when you think about it, right? It's not that deep. And I'm sure people out there are going deep, but I don't listen to them. It's just only little snippets I see all over the place, right? I don't go on anybody's live stream and watch nothing. I ain't got time for that, right? Good night. I was about to say that I think she knows she chose to inspire. Yes, she does. And like I said, it really ought to have been that, right? It should have been just that. But unfortunately, we do have people amongst us who are just built out of negativity and they can't see the inspiration. I don't know what seeing her being productive and successful does to their mindset, but it does something that it doesn't do to yours or mine. You understand? And it just is what it is. We can't really spend any time on things like that, things and situations like that. Oh, yes, speaking of which, I did see a post around a place of a blogger who shall remain nameless offering to take people's children in for the hurricane. For the post hurricane situation, if in case any single mothers or whatever want to some time to go sort out them life and need somewhere to leave their kids. It was a very wonderful offer. I did give a warning on my Facebook page, however, because you see, when it comes to kids, children, I think there are certain things that some of us do not understand. Um, because really it's kind of like a temporary fostering arrangement, unless the individual is already registered as a temporary foster carer, and has already gone through the assessment and all of that. Then that's a different matter, because if you're already registered as a foster carer and you can foster kids and all of that, then hey, then that works well. But when making certain arrangements like this, it may start out informal, i.e., I keep your children for 3 months. And it can turn out to be a real formal thing, in that you end up with children who have been left in your care for life. Because some people will run off and left you with the pitney them. and you can't find them after that. Likewise, you do not want to put yourself in a position where you end up with certain kids in your house and you don't really know the background of the kids, them, what kind of kids them is, and so on. And the pitney go tell lie upon you, say you do nothing to the pitney when I go so. Because them probably upset, say you discipline them, and you know them mother, or you take away some privilege from them, and you know them mother. You need to protect self when you going into these kind of arrangements. Either you get the CPFSA involved or you get some kind of official body involved, be it somebody suggested a justice of the peace on my page, the police, whatever. You understand? Before you go open up on a house to other people. Picnic. Because your name calling for picnic things is no easy feat. You have to be careful with those kind of offers. And be careful because some of the parents that will see it as an opportunity to offload their responsibilities our own way. Totally off topic. I heard Jaden Auntie has spoken. Are you coming back with anything integrates to Jaden? Yeah, she spoke. I did put the article on my Facebook page, Natalie. There's nothing to speak on with that. All she's doing is claiming that she thinks Jaden is still alive, the mad woman. I don't know what she's talking about. She's just basically saying, oh, she thinks he's still alive, and that part of her, just wants him to be safe and rubbish, just nothing important. Do you know what I mean? So yes, I did see the article. It was in the Star. And all she kept talking about was the fact that she think that Jaden's still alive. I mean, I know why she's so hell bent on saying that Jaden is still alive. That woman needs to be damn interviewed. And CPFSA has dropped the ball in that household too. Because just like how they run go take away pitney them from the TikTokers. How is it that they have not gone and interrogated that family for neglect? How? When that little boy run away, according to them, or is missing and possibly not alive. You see what I'm saying? So that kind of nonsense. When me hear that article, I'm just like, this is just her gaslighting again, right? Just to try and save skin. She just in survival mode right now because she don't want the whole of Manchester to dump on her. You understand? And she already getting persecuted in her community. Right? There's been no update from the police, which is where we should be looking. No, we not look to them no more because the whole of them corrupt. We are looking to the police. The police needs to come out and talk. They're saying nothing, which shows me that the Manchester police is sitting on their asses and doing nothing for Jaden. Nothing they're not doing because they're too silent. You understand? They should have been given us an update already. Them can quickly go find the man where analyze the teacher and the teacher pitney and go find him hang up in a mango tree. But them can't come with nothing for Jaden. We're missing how long? Listen, yeah, I don't even want to think about it because every time I think about Jaden case, me get angry. Every time I think about it, me get angry because me just see so many failures in so many different directions. It isn't funny, guys. Right? Too many failures. Look how slow the police were to actually interview Demar. 2 weeks after Jaden missing them interview Demar. 2 weeks, And a days, a 2 whole a week passed before Demar was considered for an interview, people. Huh? What me tell you, so they don't care about Jaden. And then Jaden's mother, I don't know what the hell she's doing or who is there to get her involved more. Because as the biological mother, she can't overstep the whole of them and go push for justice for her child and feedback or update from the police. And it coming like saying this plan to spend the whole 9 days away when I lose weight. You need to get into fight mode, mother. Fight mode. You understand? You can't make grief take you over so till it tie your hand and your foot. Because if you don't speak up, God knows how it go. Anyway, people, as I said, I don't come for a long time. I just come to update you guys, let you guys know that I see what's going on out here in these social media streets. I just choose to keep quiet most times. Big up on the nice clean self, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Blessings in abundance. This is your girl, Head Teacher K, and I'm out. Bye.